Baking Time with Mary. Tonight in the studio, our living room, we have a live audience. We're making scones. If you would like to see the recipe, the link is in the doobly-doo. Place in bowl 3 1/2 cups of bread flour. Done. Preheat the oven to 425 degrees. Or if you're in Britain, read the recipe. Take 6 tablespoons or 3 ounces of softened butter and cube it. This one's not as soft as it needs to be. I usually do this better. Don't do it in a bowl. Good enough. Chuck it in. Cut the butter into the flour a little bit. And then you have to use your fingers. Rub in the butter. It's snowing! Continue doing this until the butter is no longer feel like butter. My live studio audience is getting bored at this point. If I had some butter, I'd eat it in the morning, I'd eat it in the evening, all over this land, all over this land. We want butter to be completely integrated, but it's actually getting in there now. We can do this now. I'll let Sarah edit this one.
That'll be fun.
Next, we add the sugar, eggs, and baking powder. 1/2 cup of sugar, 5 teaspoons of baking powder. Not tablespoons or they're going to explode all over the place. Scrape it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is what makes your scones really, really fluffy and yummy and yay. Add 2 eggs. Stir in the eggs and the baking powder and sugar until they're all nice and happy. Ye old wooden spoon. Add 1/2 of 1 cup of milk. That's 1/2 cup of milk for those that are mathematically challenged. Now it's that consistency. Add the rest of the milk. You may not need to use all the milk. Just look at it.
You're gonna have to show.
I don't remember what it's supposed to look like. I've done this recipe so many times, and I haven't done it in a while, and I don't know if I need to have this. Don't be concerned. All will be well. Shh, I'm not doing this. This never happened. I'm adding some flour in because my mixture looks a little wet. Worry not, dear sister. Worry not. Okay, it looks more like a dough now, as opposed to like porridge. This never happened. This is better. Ooh. Ooh. And look, I've had no trouble at all, and we've made a nice biscuity dough. Take the rest of the flour and pour it out on your surface. Just pour it all out. Easy peasy broccoli. I'm going to add more flour. I had another time when they were very soft like this. It was a wet day and I added more flour and didn't use all the milk, and they were fine. I'm sure they will be this time. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy. Don't add too much flour. Once the dough is something that is actually dough-like, you can start chaffing it, which is when you take 1/2 of it, you fold it on itself, and then you turn it 1/4 ways. This is what gives it all those lovely flaky layers. Chaffing is to add air and to incorporate the rest of the flour that we added. So once all of the rest of the flour looks nice and in there, and it looks like dough, then we're ready to roll it out. You don't want to roll it out too much, as these are really best thick. So you want to leave it about 3/4 to an inch thick. One. Yay! A scone! You've made all you can, and you take the rest of the dough and you roll it back out again. Try not to do this because these scones won't be as fluffy as the first ones. Don't overwork the dough.
Do as I say, not as I do, children.
Side note, put parchment paper on your cookie tray. Looks like this batch made up 10 3/4. Now it's time to egg wash the top of your beautiful, beautiful, nothing went wrong with them scones. Don't forget to let the scones rest before you put the egg wash on. Egg wash is 1 egg with a little bit of salt. It is what makes the top of your scones golden brown. It's important that you don't get any egg wash on the side of the scones or they won't rise equally on all the sides and it'll be a lopsided scone. Ta-da! And now they're ready to go in the oven. Bake the scones for 15 minutes or until they have risen, probably doubled in size, and are golden brown. Now it's time to put the kettle on. Tea and scones. Tea is ready. Now let us try one of these lovelies. Well, not as lovely as usual. Lovely indeed. Only add some clotted cream. That's where the clotted cream goes. And jam, if you like jam. I don't. I like clotted cream though, but this is America. It's good. Happy holidays from the Swot sisters. So say we all. I have a confession to make. I put 1½ cups flour in the big bowl instead of 3½ cups of flour. There's your problem. I'm honestly amazed that they turned out this well. They're mostly just butter, so you don't even have to put any butter on them. They're really good. But I think that's why they didn't rise as much as they usually do. Sarah, learn from my mistakes. Check your measurements twice.